It was a warm morning in Sherwood Forest. The birds were chirping, the river flowed gently, and Friar Tuck was on a mission. He stood on a small raft made of logs and ropes, pushing his way across the river with a long pole. On board were baskets full of apples, bread, and cheese, gifts for the hungry villagers beyond the trees. From the riverbank, Robin Hood, Little John, and Much the miller's son watched with concern. Robin Hood whispered, "He should have let us come with him." Little John grumbled, "That raft barely holds together. Neither do my nerves." Just as Friar Tuck reached the other side, the bushes burst open. A dozen of the sheriff's soldiers leaped out, swinging ropes and raising swords. Guard captain shouted, "By order of the Sheriff of Nottingham, you are under arrest." Friar Tuck stood tall, arms crossed. "For feeding the poor? Then tie me up with a string of sausages." But the guards weren't laughing. They dragged him into a boat and began rowing fast downriver. Robin's eyes narrowed. "They're taking him to Nottingham," he said, "unless we stop them first." That night, deep in Sherwood Forest, Robin drew a map in the dirt with a stick. Around him sat Little John, Will Scarlet, Much, and Maiden Marian. Robin said, "There's one place we can catch them. Cutter's Bend. The river narrows there." Maid Marian stood confident. "I'll ride ahead and distract the guards near the bend." Will Scarlet asked, "And if they have archers, then what?" Robin replied with a grin, "Then we'll just have to be faster than their arrows." At dawn, the river was misty and quiet. The boat carrying Friar Tuck drifted into the sharp curve at Cutter's Bend. Suddenly a rider galloped across the clearing. It was Maid Marian, shouting and pretending to flee from danger. Guard captain yelled, "It's one of Hood's spies! After her!" As the guards scrambled, they didn't see Robin and Little John swing down from vines hanging over the water. They landed silently on the back of the boat. Robin whispered, "Now, Tuck." With a mighty crash, Friar Tuck broke out of the boat's storage hatch. He held a paddle in one hand and a loaf of bread in the other. "I hope you're hungry," he roared, swinging the paddle like a knight's sword. The boat rocked wildly as Little John pushed two guards into the river. Robin parried an arrow with his bow while Marian fired a flaming signal from the cliff above. Friar Tuck laughed. "Now this is my kind of breakfast." He jumped into a canoe where Will and Much waited. They rowed with all their strength as arrows flew through the air. That evening, a cheerful fire crackled in the outlaw camp. Tuck, now dry and cheerful, bit into a roasted apple while Marian bandaged his arm. "A fine rescue," said Tuck. "But next time I'm sending the bread by squirrel." Robin grinned. "We'll make you a raft with better ropes." Little John added, "And maybe tie the sheriff to it next time." Everyone laughed as the moon rose over Sherwood Forest. They were safe, for now. But they all knew as long as the sheriff ruled Nottingham, Robin Hood's adventures were far from over.